A good idea comes from the dark. I'm Kevin Terry Smith. I go by pronouns they, them, and this is the story of Olly Awake. As a kid, clothes were like a signal that I needed to fit into a particular box, that I needed to be attracted to a certain kind of person, that my gender identity was one particular thing. You know, being like lined up with all the other boys in their suits, because I just was like, I don't fit in with this at all. From back then, when I had to wear suits, to now, when the whole retail world is divided between menswear and women's wear, not a whole lot has changed. In the clothes it's designed, it's in the way the shelves are stocked, the way the store is laid out. And for a growing segment of the population, this no longer works for us. In 2016, I had this idea that I wanted to create some kind of concept that would address this issue. And I had no idea what it was going to look like. And that's when I met Celeste Mavar Stewart.
I think of when we met
all the time. Every moment. In 2017, we started on our very first collection, and it was truly a challenge.
Well, I knew it was going to be challenging because it was already challenging to me, and I was already in the industry.
Celeste brought decades of fashion experience, and I brought my marketing experience, and together we built what has become Olly Awake. We are Olly Awake. We're an ensemble of people who believe that clothing, free of norms, can empower our community. We reject the oppressive gender binary and design clothes to be intentionally gender equal, made here in the USA ethically, and designed from sustainable textiles. We're obsessed to be innovative in design, perfect our signature fit and unique size line, and unite under the tenets of mutual respect and empowerment.
Totally, there's blood and sweat behind those words. Literally.
Blood. For sure, sweat. The most exciting thing about Olly Awake is seeing how it touches people. Our muses are the people who walked on the runway for us. They're the people that buy our products because we are inspired by those people. Once we had our following, once we had our muses, we no longer were just designing products for a concept, we were designing for a community.
Now we have enough, I think, of a following and a community where people are saying, wait, this isn't just really cool, but this is really necessary in today's world.
Have you ever put something on and never wanted to take it off again? That's Olly Awake.
Having a way to dress myself every day and express my gender in a way that aligns and doesn't misalign who I am is fantastic.
To see all types of gender identities and different bodies represented through Olly has felt so special and so important and affirming.
2020 has been a difficult year for a lot of startup enterprises, but for us, it definitely slammed on the brakes. Like when COVID hit, it was like, oh my God, should we keep doing this or not, you know?
Yeah.
And it was our muses that were like, I'm not ready to give up. They're like, you can't, you know? I'm like, okay, you know, you're right. But you know, mostly it's like this big part of you like never was going to give up anyway, you know?
Right.
This year was also the best year for us because we went through a startup accelerator called LEAP. And through that program, I met our wonderful lead investor, Brock. What made you want to be like Olly, like Olly's mentor in the first place?
You, Kevin, your energy for creating this opportunity for people to feel that they can be themselves in what they wear, and seeing the hole in the market that is just there and where Olly just fits perfectly.
It was so special to find someone with Brock's reputation in the business world to want to get more involved in Olly.
I can't understand and appreciate the need to have some type of clothing that's out there for all individuals and for anybody, including myself. Like, why does anybody have to go towards the men's section?
This is clothing that can empower everyone. and not just non-binary individuals, but people who want to think outside the box about their own gender, or even not have to rely on the traditional retail market to define their gender identity.
So the time when I heard one of our customers say that they felt like it changed their life when they put on one of our pieces, that was really powerful to me. Like, I just felt like, wow, we're doing something much bigger than just a brand.
All we need is the gasoline to make this engine run. We have the people, we have the expertise, we have the production partners, we are ready to go. All we need is funding from people like you to make Olly Awake a success.
But there's something about this new collection that, because we're kind of incorporating that theme, really kind of takes on things that Olly hasn't ever done before.
When you can feel and see the fit, and you know that the size is right for you, and the style like encompasses, you know, the insides of who you are, that's when you connect to it the most.
You just feel so comfortable in it. It's like your own skin.
If we're given funding now, imagine the things that we can achieve, because we
know what we need.
It out,
Right.
You know.
Go to wefunder.com/OllyAwake to learn more.